Hey guys, and welcome back to yet again another video. So today we're going to be making a guide for a Maokai top lane. Once again, I did already make a few guides for Maokai in the past, but today we're going to make a new one, a new updated one with all the changes, guys. For the runes, I would recommend going Aftershock with Demolish, with Conditioning and Overgrowth. Also taking the Mana Flow Band with the Transcendence. Now, you can also go for the Grasp in the runes, but ultimately it really depends on like what kind of matchup you're up against. Mainly, I would still recommend Aftershock though, because it's just better in general. Now, for the skill order of Maokai, I would recommend maxing Q first, then W, and then E as last. And for the full build, I'm going to leave the entire full build inside of the description. So with that being said, guys, let's go for some Maokai. Alright. So, Maokai, typically there's two ways how you can play things out, but one stands above everything else. Maokai is one of the best champions in the game in terms of like setting up lane for ganks. You want to pick Maokai specifically for scaling in the game, as well as setting up your lane for ganks for your specifically for your jungler. That's going to carry you a lot of games. Maokai is so good at setting up lanes because of his Q and his W being so perfectly well synergized with each other. There's so much you can do with it, especially if you have like a Kayn jungle who can essentially run through walls. We could get like a lot of kills from this guy. We might actually get a gank right now, so let's actually see what we can do here. I still have my I don't have my W yet. Okay, here we go. Nice. We've got the flash on the Volibear. That's really good. So one thing that you always want to be looking out for when playing Maokai is that you actually position yourself properly when using your Q. So whenever you get a gank and you want to throw your opponent towards you, or you want to throw it towards another different direction, make sure you stand in the opposite direction so that you can actually throw him into the other direction. It sounds very complicated, but it's not. Alright. Lee Sin is actually showing up in the river just about 5 seconds ago. So the chances of... Okay, it's actually mid lane. That's really good. Now, ultimately, this is a matchup being like heavily in the favor of Volibear. But there are a couple things that we can do in this laning phase. But one thing's for sure. We do have to kind of play a little safe right now. Volibear definitely has the strength in the pre-level level 6. I'm just gonna farm out safely for now. Eventually we will go back to base and grab our first item. I'm not going to allow him to get that one. There we go. My passive is healing me enough to just survive that, but I will be going back to base right now. Now the good thing is, I'm just gonna get this wave. The good thing is that Volibear ran out of his flash, which we want to use to our advantage. Hopefully I don't miss this one. I don't have any mana anymore. I have no mana anymore, so I couldn't take it. Alright. Now the good thing is that Volibear does not have his flash anymore from the previous gank. We have the flash advantage too, which is very, very good. Oh, I'm just gonna miss that one. The farming is kind of unlucky right now. Alright. We're gonna be making our way back to base right now. As soon as Volibear tries to get close, we gotta be really careful. Alright, first we're gonna go back to base. We might actually be able to kill him right here. My jungler really wants to get him. Nice. I'm gonna be taking a little bit of distance against Volibear, because he could technically kill me there with his W there. Alright. So just constantly setting up the lane around my side of the lane. Whenever my jungler comes in for a gank, we can literally pop our W, which will stun our opponent. And we can also use my Q, so we can delay it for even a longer time. That's just really good. Oh, he's actually still hit the stun there. Kind of unfortunate. He doesn't get me though, but he still hit it. Alright, let's go back right now. Volibear with the TP movement speed, is also with the Q, makes him very fast. Also, because he just died, he also got the Woe Spree from that. Kind of forgot about that one. Alright, I'm gonna do a little late teleport. I just want to get one single potion in, so it's gonna make my landing phase a lot easier then. There we go. So now that we know that we have the flash advantage, we've also got a few items. It's going to make the landing phase a lot easier now. First, let me get a little bit of the CS here. Nice. So there's two ways how we want to play things out. Firstly, it kind of depends on the matchup that you're up against, but mainly, if you're playing into a very, very hard matchup and he doesn't have that much escaping abilities, first of all, you can always freeze on your side of the lane. That will literally counter most matchups for Maokai. But there's also a secondary option which you have, which I would recommend, especially if you're having a good lane and you have like a really good matchup. Try to get the push, try to get the pressure over your opponent so that you can use that to roam down to mid lane or roam together with your jungler instead. It's a very OP tactic to snowball really easily without much effort. We have the mini aggro here, so he's not able to fight us right now. Alright. My trinket is still about 15 seconds. Lee Sin is missing on the map right now, so we can't really move up to this guy right now. I'm just gonna have to stand from really far. Taking the farm that I can. Alright, perfect. Lee Sin is bottom, so we know where the jungler is. Now we can use that to our advantage too. We know that the jungler is not here. Nice. Let's see if we can make him drag inside the bush a little bit. You also have my passive up, so he will have to go through it as well. I don't want to push too hard. We can constantly poke him on our tower using my Q. Eventually, we will be able to get him. Alright, here we go. Nice, we got him. Perfect. Now, this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. You can play as safe as you can and then try and set up the lane for a gank, but you also have the secondary option, which is to constantly pressure the lane. Now, the one thing that makes this even greater is the fact that Maokai can poke his opponent with Qs all the time. So whenever your opponent will go for a CS, you could literally drop down a free Q and you could do like insane amount of damage for free. This is what makes Maokai like insanely strong too. Okay, let's make our way back real quick. We're going to be getting the first item, which will be the Sunfire Cape. Nice. We will also get another control ward because it's going to help us to freeze a little bit better. Okay. So now we've got the first item, which is the Sunfire Cape. I pretty much always recommend going for Sunfire Cape in most of your games as the first item. The reason for that's pretty simple. Your Q is going to be very good for wave clearing, and your Sunfire Cape is going to make you more tanky, but it will also give you more damage on wave clearing like your lane. Sunfire Cape is very important because overall for pushing out lanes, it's going to be helping you quite a lot. And it does, like, if you buy Sunfire Cape, you barely need any effort to actually farm out your lane. If you're like really bad at farming your lane in general, Sunfire Cape will save you. He can try to jump. Oh, I should have put my E inside the bush instead. Okay, I've got my ultimate very soon. He actually flashed out of this like the moment I used my R. Nice. Got him. So now we've got the tower as well. Nice. We've got the tower at like 11 minutes in the game. That's very good. Okay. As you guys can see, even like with the Sunfire Cape, it barely takes any effort to push out the lanes. It's very easy to do. Your Q does like insane amount of damage for the wave. Your sunfire kit together, it's just gonna make everything perfect. So the next item we want to get afterwards is going to be a spirit Visage. Now this item is what's gonna make Maokai very, very interesting. The spirit Visage is going to increase the healing of Maokai. So Sunfire Cape is for wave clear, and the Spirit Visage is to improve your healings and once again get a little bit more tanky. So that's overall what I would recommend buying as the secondary item. Even if you play against a full AD team comp, you could still buy the Spirit Visage technically, because it's still going to give you cooldown and it's going to give you like all the things you need. So it's not just an item specifically built against AP or anything, but it's also very good as an item in general. I think he might already get him. Yes, he's already got him there. At least I'm as... Okay. Actually, he didn't. He kind of went too far. Not a problem, though. He did get a kill, but I'm not worried about Volibear that much, so... Nice. We just gotta be taking a really good look at the map right now to see where Lee Sin is going to be. Oh, I actually missed my Q. He actually jumped straight out of it. If I use my Q first and then use my ultimate afterwards, it would have been like better. Nice. Oh, he's actually flashing out of that. I don't think I'm gonna get out of here. No, I'm not going to get out of there. So LeBlanc roamed. I think if I use my Q first, he would never have got out of my entire combo. I kind of tried to pull in a W and then R right after that, and then following up with the CC of Q. But it would have been better to use my W and then Q instead, like W, R attack Q, and then use the rest. Yeah, kind of my mistake there. Could have been more flawless. I'm going to TP for this one, as I don't want to give the Volibear the final bladings, and I want to keep the wave here. Nice. We will get him. Just one more Q. Nice. I got him. It's very hard for a Volibear to escape when Maokai has the movement speed from the TP. We can just continue chasing like constantly, especially when we have the counter gem in the items, which will give us like even more cooldown. I can push this out all the way. It's really easy to push like this. Like it literally takes no effort to farm like this. Nice. I'm gonna try to see if I can maybe get like a few camps, but they are fighting for the dragon, so it's kind of risky to go for the dragon right now, but we could try. Okay, here we go. Nice. Also, just a quick reminder. Wait, we don't want to get them. Nice. Also, just a very quick reminder, don't forget to actually throw your E inside the bush if you're standing very close to it, because it will do more for you. It will be doing more damage. Nice. We could start to take at least one turret. Nice. Now, one problem, I don't have my TP up at the moment, and we have to wave clear our top side, so... But we could try to kill this guy here. Let's see. He's just gonna continue chasing. I'll be able to follow up afterwards. Nice, perfect. At least I'm getting the kill. I wouldn't mind if my Joner actually got the kill there too, as it's gonna be very useful for my Joner. But if I take the kills myself, I'm gonna be more tanky so it's not too huge of a problem. As you guys can see, even if you happen to miss your Qs on the creeps, you're still going to be fine. Now we're going to be going back. We're going to be affording the... oh, wait. Yeah, I don't think he would bother to try. My Joner actually got caught right here, so they might follow me here too. Who knows? Okay, they're not following me. We're going to go back to base right now. We're going to be affording the next item, which will be the Spirit Visage. Now, the next item, which I would recommend afterwards, would be something like a thornmail. I'm just going to go for this one. Now, thornmail is actually a very OP item in most games because it decreases the attack speed of the AD carry, but also makes you a lot more tanky and does like reflective damage. Thornmail is really good to have in a lot of games. If he continues chasing... Wait. Still have my ultimate. I'm going to use my ultimate for later. I can just heal myself back up through my passive, so that's not an issue. Oh, he's running at the same time. That's smart. My ultimate is very low cooldown and it's only about a minute, so we can just get that back very easily. No, that's not an issue. I'm gonna try to roam bot lane, see if we can maybe catch that the AD carry there. Only one W and that guy's needed to actually kill him. Oh, that's not gonna work for him. Yeah, we got the guy, so. I could try to chase him down a little bit more. If my team followed up exactly the way how I did, he would have been fine. Oh, he actually used the plant there too. Yeah, I'm gonna be dead here. I think my teammate actually used the plant there, because if I'm correct, that plant was actually there before. I think he used it to walk away there. I think if my entire team followed me up at the exact same time there, we could have actually killed all of them very easily, but they ran off. They came like one by one. Okay. Best thing to do right now, we've got the TP. We got a group for now. And whenever we get the chance, like after the dragon, whenever we get the chance, we should be split pushing as much as possible and then trying to do like a good TP. But that's not typically something I would TP for. My mid laner is getting very far behind. Like he's actually got a lot of deaths right now. Also my Joner too. It's not looking really good for my team. They're getting caught a little bit too much at the moment. Oh, he's not going for me. Okay. That's very unfortunate. We've actually been missing out on a lot right now because my teammates were actually being caught. I'll just be taking this camp and then rotate back top and take all the farm there as well. There we go. He's able to have this one. I don't think he's going to be showing up here. Nah, he's not going to show up. He's actually walked a different direction. Alright. We're going to be taking one more wave. And then hopefully we will have the thornmail very soon. Nice. So all we have to do right now, it's very simple. We just gotta group up as 5 people right now and then start an entire fight. Hopefully they're not gonna continue to get caught at least. Ultimately, right now, the only thing that we gotta do is grouping up and catching the enemy AD carry in the team fight. He's actually focusing me here. Nice. You see like the amount of CC that we have. It's just insane. The CC is literally carrying us in the team fights. Now what would be really smart to do right now is if we would actually get the Baron, but they're actually pushing bot lane. Nice, we have that thing. Now our next item is going to be an adaptive helm, and that item is going to make us even more tanky and overall do so many good stuff. Nice. So we have the sunfire cape, which is going to make us more tanky, helping us with wave clear. We have the spirit visage, which makes our healing much better, and overall have CDR and everything else. And then we have the thornmail, which is going to do reflected damage. I don't know what these people have, but they're getting caught quite a lot. Nice. Lee Sin's probably gonna walk from the other side. Oh, they're actually chasing me down. These guys are chasing me down all the way. Huh. It's kind of working out since we don't have the vision here. There we go, my team's there. They should be able to clean this up. I tanked a lot of damage and a lot of abilities and everything. This should be worth it. But Joner still has the ultimate. He should be able to get the AD carry. If my teammates decide to push right now, they should be able to win. I need this item right now. They could be doing the Baron because their jungler is currently dead and their support is dead as well. Don't really have any kind of champion which could set up. Alright, nice. Oh, they're getting massive ulted by Valdivir. Here we go. Just gotta protect my Twitch a little bit. Now, I can keep this up for a while, but I don't have my team with me. Okay, I'm dead here. This is actually a really, really, really rough game. Because there's constantly people being caught. It's not entirely that my team is playing bad or anything like that. That's not kind of the issue here. The main issue is that we're not being fully grouped as the way how we should be. We're already lacking a lot of vision. They already have about 3 dragons. They could have technically won that Baron buff right there if they only happened to have been separated away from each other. So Valdivir jumped in. He hit like all people at the same time. That's what made us lose that team fight right there. But technically, they should have won that Baron there. Technically, they should have won it there. Alright. We have a massive lead over Valdivir. We have like a near 60 CS lead over that Valdivir right now, which is insanely huge. They've got the final dragon, which is the 4th one. This is now going to be a very hard game. And this guy's getting caught again. Let's see here. gonna try to ult me here. Nice, I blocked the damage from LeBlanc there. Alright, I think this game's pretty much done. This game is probably done already. That LeBlanc is insanely fed this game, but once again, that's not the issue. It's the game has kind of became rough the moment they got the Baron. If they did not have that team fight where they killed my teammates and killed the Baron, we could have won. Taking away all the times that my teammates were catched and everything. Anyways, this might be a loss, but I've been able to show you everything that you need to know about Maokai, about being able, like the way how you should be playing the laning phase as well as the mid-late game. Ultimately, Maokai is not a super hard carry champion. If your team is doing absolutely ridiculous, then you're not going to be winning the game. But there is a lot of things that you can do with Maokai. It's in fact still a tank after all. He's not that hard to play. Well, he just like it's super easy to farm with him. It's super easy to get things done with him. So if you're looking for the perfect champion to in solo queue to like climb up in ranks, I would definitely recommend Maokai. Like, there's one guy which I face every day, which is like a Maokai one-trick. So, he's a challenger one-trick Maokai player. So, it's possible. Anyways, guys. Thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to check out my live stream. That will be linked inside the description below. Like, I'm literally streaming almost every single day right now. So, with that being said, guys. Thank you for watching. And I'll catch you guys up next time. Peace.